Hi guys, my name is Akbar. Welcome back to my channel. Let's have a quick walkthrough of Git or GitHub as part of the DevOps training. So how basically we have to do the Git setup after creating a GitHub account. Okay, you have to run this below commands. Okay, in your local git config hyphen global user.name. You have to give your username and then git config hyphen global user email. So when you try to create a GitHub account, you will give your email ID, right? The same email ID you have to give. When you try to establish connectivity from your local, I mean to say from your laptop to GitHub, it will first time when you try to do a Git push, it will ask for authentication, user ID and password. Once you give that user ID and password, the connectivity from your laptop to the GitHub account has been established successfully. That's how these credentials are really important. Now, after that, once you clone the project, before you clone the project, you have to do git init. It will initialize the git repo and then you can go for git clone. So once you clone, you can see that particular folder, particular project code, whatever it is. So once you clone it to your local, then what you have to do on your day-to-day basis, what kind of a commands you have to work on. Basically, you will use git add. If you're working on a specific file, you can mention a specific file. If you have a n number of files, more than 2, 3, 4, then you can go for dot. When I say dot, it is all, or you can give star also. Okay. So once you give the git add from unstaged area to staging area. So git commit is used to save the whatever the content you have been added to those files. Now then you have to use git push origin main. When you use this from your local to GitHub, the code will be pushed or the changes whatever the you have in your local that will get pushed. So I hope you understand here how to do the initial setup by using this particular setup commands. And the second is starting a project. And then you have to understand DevOps admin, no need to bother mostly with other things. His regular day-to-day activities will be git add, commit, push, pull, the minor changes. Okay, whenever the project team, whenever there is a requirements, whenever there is some changes as part of your OS migrations, if there is anything required to do, then only you will come across these particular changes. So before that, you have to give git init and git clone. If you didn't execute git init, okay, and if you execute git clone, it won't consider that as a git content. So git has to understand, right? This is a going to be part of git. So that's why git initialization is really important. Next, coming to the branches. So what you basically need to understand branching concepts. See, you have a multiple environments, production and non-production, development, QA, UAT, pre-prod and then prod, correct? In the same way, in a branching strategy, you cannot directly push it to the master branch because master branch is a production, which means alive. So you cannot go to master branch. So you have to go with the non-production branches, which is the development QA, and you cannot do that directly on development also. You have to create your own future branch in the local, and then you have to uh, by using git checkout -b, then you can see this command git checkout -b. You can create and switch. If you just want to switch, git checkout. If you want to check what is the branch name, git branch. If you have to create a new branch, git branch name. Okay, I'm not showing any lab here. I'm just showing you a set of commands, just a quick walkthrough so that you can understand. Now, next is if you have to delete a branch, git branch -d to delete a branch. To merge, which will help you to merge with the help of pull request. Now, git fetch, download the changes. Don't merge. Only you will get the raw data and changes, or you won't merge it. Okay. Git pull, rebase, fetch, and reply to the local changes. So now, once this syncing capacity, once you understand this, now git difference. See unstaged changes. Unstaged means if you have not committed, if you have not given git add, okay, those are like that. So git restore, undo unstaged changes. So it will revert back. So git reset head and stage. So you need to understand the difference between reset and revert. What is this reset is going to do? Reset is like a king in a chess. It will go one step back and one step forward. Revert means can go to any commit. If you have a 10 commits, you can use git revert to go to any commit. Whereas git reset one step back, one step forward. That's how it works. Okay. So next coming to git log, if you have a n number of commits, then git log hyphen hyphen one line or git log, you can see the number of commits. So git clone, git branch, git checkout, git add, git commit, git push. This is a basic flow, whatever the things are there. Okay. So after this, if you come down a little bit, so these are the commands: reset, revert, stash, cherry pick. What is we have already discussed, right? What is a reset and revert is going to do? Reset is like a chess in a king. We go back one step and forward one step. What is a revert? What the revert is going to do? It can go to any commit. What is a stash? It's an alternate option for saving your data. It's play the role of commit in Git. Rather than Git commit, you can use Git stash to save your changes temporarily. Git cherry pick to move the commits from one branch to another branch. Rebase in the sense simply fast forwarding your master branch. Merge. So whatever the content is there, you're gonna merge it in another branch. So these are the some basic commands. I'm giving you a quick walkthrough here. Git reset, soft, hard, limit. Okay, git revert, git stash. And this is something you will come across in your day-to-day activities. Git stash save changes. Once you save this, you can see the list here. Git stash list. Then you can go for git stash apply. And once you say apply, then you can say you can use this git stash apply stash at the rate 2. When you see the list, it will show you these numbers. Okay. Once you save it, if you have a n number of things, n number of changes, git stash pop, git cherry pick, git rebase. I've already told you git rebase in the sense fast forwarding. Okay. So git release rebase. Okay. So next coming down. So this is some basic what is the git reset is going to do, what is git revert is going to do, what is git stash is going to do, what git cherry pick is going to do, what is a rebase is going to do, what is a merge is going to do, all these things. Okay. So you just need to understand what is the working area and the staging area. Working area. The working area is your local project folder. Without actually before giving git add, okay, this is basically that area. Files code you are editing. What happens here? You are create, delete, modify, changes not tracked. Now what is next? Staging. Correct. What is the staging here? Staging is basically what happens here is once you use git add to move the changes from the working directory to the staging area. See, before you give git add, that will be considered as a working directory. Once you give git add, that will be considered as a staging area, or you can say working area, working directory or unstaged area. Once you give the git add, okay, you have confirmed this is okay. Now you can go ahead and save it. This is a basic day-to-day activity as part of GitHub Actions. Sorry, Git Add. So here is a quick walkthrough: Git status, Git add, Git commit. If you want in detail, what is a Git reset is going to do, what is Git revert is going to do, Git here in my YouTube channel, you can see the Git videos where I have explained in detail. So basically, if you have this document, okay, you can have a quick walkthrough, quick review of your Git commands. Basically, on a day-to-day basis, regularly you use this only. git add, commit, push, and pull. So how you initialize, how you clone, how you configure your user first time as part of your practice initial training purpose, you can use this. So first and foremost thing important is understand theoretically, understand the concepts. After that, it is very easy for you to do the lab, the basic setup, and next further level of DevOps training. Okay, please click on like and subscribe my channel. I really appreciate your support. Thanks. I'll make some valuable videos and valuable documentation that will help you so that you can prepare well and grow well in your future. Thank you guys. Thanks for your support. Please click on like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.